Hey guys, how's it going? Simple Clutch here, and I'm doing a video, and surprisingly enough, on why WrestleMania 29 will probably suck. There's going to be, probably a few good things about it. For me, I'm looking forward to Rock Cena #2. I know a lot of people are not, but I really want to see John Cena beat The Rock personally. But there's a lot of things that, for me, are going to make WrestleMania 29 suck. And some of these could be wrong, and some of them probably will, but for the most part, I doubt it. Now, the one thing that I think really would have made it suck was Sheamus against Randy Orton for the world title, although I don't think that's going to happen because Orton and Sheamus did not win the Rumble, and Orton is in the Chamber match, and I can't really see Sheamus getting the world title back before WrestleMania because he doesn't have a shot at the Chamber, and then the next pay-per-view is WrestleMania. So I hope that match does not happen. They might just have it as a match anyways, which would be obviously pretty awful as well because Sheamus just sucks and would probably bury, well, not probably, he will bury Randy Orton at WrestleMania. And no one really wants to see them have a match. They had like 3 matches in 2010, and I really don't care for Sheamus whatsoever. Another thing, it's just like really, for the most part, it's just basically is a bunch of repetitive matches. It's like repeats and rehashes. Another thing I really am not looking forward to is Triple H and Brock Lesnar again. We saw the match at SummerSlam. Good match. I loved it. Brock Lesnar won, and that was how it should have happened. No one really wants to see Triple H, bury someone else again. No one wants to see him. Now, recently he's been pretty good losing to Taker and Brock, but oh, just hang up the boots and stop burying people already. I respect Triple H as a worker, but Jesus Christ, I don't want to see you beat Brock Lesnar. I don't want to see that match again. I wouldn't mind seeing it. Brock got the win, but I just really don't want to see you win again and bury some more people. I really don't. I understand. I don't. All I see is people saying we don't want that match again. So don't force us that match again. Nobody wants to see Triple H go out there and pedigree Brock and pin him 1, 2, 3, and do his taunts and oh, jeez, no, don't give me that match. I'd rather see Brock and Punk or Triple H and Punk and then Brock and Taker. Just not Brock and Triple H. Anything but that, please. Another reason it's gonna suck. If they do Undertaker and CM Punk, which it's up in the air right now. Undertaker doesn't know whether or not he's going to do WrestleMania. But if they do Undertaker and CM Punk, that's so predictable, Undertaker's matches. Now, I understand they're awesome matches. They always have been the last couple years. His match at WrestleMania 2022 and then 2021 and things like that kind of suck. But ever since WrestleMania 23 with Batista, Undertaker's had show-stealing matches, and I think with CM Punk he could do that as well. So I wouldn't mind seeing that match on the card, but it's predictable. And I told you my problem with last year's WrestleMania was the predictability. We all knew Sheamus would win. We didn't know in 18 seconds, but he still won. We all knew Punk would bury Jericho like he always does, like he did on last night's Raw. We all knew that The Rock would beat John Cena in his hometown. We all knew, oh, big surprise, Undertaker went 20-0. It's so predictable. You really, for an entertainment company, that wasn't very entertaining, to be honest. So, I mean, I love WrestleMania 28. I had the box set DVD, but to do something that isn't that predictable, please. Undertaker CM Punk would be good, but it probably won't happen. No Money in the Bank. I love Money in the Bank in July, but I feel like it shouldn't have its own pay-per-view. I think it was perfect at WrestleMania, and it should be brought back. The fact that that's not on the card is ridiculous. And the thing that probably pisses me off the most is going to be Chris Jericho against Ryback. And I'm not I don't hate or I don't like Ryback. I don't think he's a very good worker. And I think, of all the people, why should he get the push? Because he's on steroids? I don't think so. And Jericho coming back just to lose to Punk, and now he has a feud with Dolph. And then to go to WrestleMania, and if he has a match with Ryback, it's no doubt that Ryback's winning, which is so predictable. I really hate the idea. And to have Ryback bury Jericho at WrestleMania would be something I don't want to see. As much as Jericho's my favorite wrestler, I'd rather not have him get fed to Big Hungry, feed me more. So I really think that WrestleMania this year, if these are the matches that happen, and they probably will, it's just gonna suck. I mean, WWE Creative really has a lot of options, especially this year with guys like CM Punk being a huge star, Brock Lesnar, Chris Jericho, John Cena, The Rock. They have all Triple H, all these people, and they're just gonna do this predictable lame ass card. It's not a lame card, okay, that's unfair, but this predictable card, these rematch cards, like I really Rock and Cena I want to see. I think it'll be awesome for me, and most people don't though. But everything else here is just looking awful. Rock and Cena really is the only thing I'm looking forward to, because I don't want to see all my favorite guys get buried year after year at WrestleMania, and for me at WrestleMania 29, from a match, the matches could be really good. I'll probably end up liking the pay per view, but I think that all the wrong people are going to win. And I think that if they change up the card a little bit, make it less predictable, they might get a lot more buys. And I think that'd be the smart decision. Well, guys, that's just my opinion on why I think WrestleMania 29 will suck. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and most of all, subscribe for more WWE news and NHL content, which I will be getting on pretty soon.